Hello, I'm back. Can everybody hear me? I'm sorry. Just trying to see if people can hear me. Sidebar, testing, 1, 2, 3. Anybody that's listening? Oh, no, you can. Yeah, thank you, country girl. It's been a while again since I've used, yeah, good. It's been a while since I've used StreamYard. Hi, Sassy. I had to come on, I needed a rant. And tonight's topic I thought was quite apt. What does friendship mean to you? I think we're finding out that friendship on YouTube, for some reason, just lately, isn't worth the paper it's written on by some people's standards. And I just needed a rant. I just had enough. I just don't understand what's going on with people. I don't know if it's because it's people are serious and take you to the business and don't give a shit about friendships, or is that just me? But I just feel like people are getting thrown under the bus for nothing, and it's not fair. And if you can't really say what you want to say, then it's time back in. That's how I see it anyway. But I just wondered if anybody felt any differently. Still waiting to see if a few people can come on. I mean, I know it's only 11 p.m, but I don't want to be on too late because I know uh, Jenny Jen comes over later, so. But yeah, just about had enough. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's just like, I know you're creators and I know you're working for yourself and I know you've got to earn money, but you have to trample on friendships to get what you want. You know, I sassy. I'm angry, so God knows how you must be feeling. There must be something in YouTube or to land because people are just going bizarre. I know people have got their own different opinions, and I know I can be a bit vocal sometimes, and I know I can make my feelings quite known when I don't like somebody. And I find it very difficult sometimes to have to, allow other people to have different choices. You know, I understand. Oh, God forbid if you say someone's name. Exactly, country girl, it's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Sidebar, when you think one person surprises you, then another one does it. Well, to be honest, I don't think it's a case of, and I'm going to sit on the fence because I think it's quite cute, and they'll know what it feels like, won't they? To be honest, the second one didn't surprise me, to be fair. Hiya, Jojo. She'll be bombarded in chat with nothing but Charlotte. Hiya, Tabby. Oh, I think she'd have been better off still fence sitting and not talking about it, to be fair, because I don't think she's done herself any favours. Um, I don't understand for 1 minute why she's mad. I really don't, and I don't understand why people have got to keep continually jumping on the "I'm going to bash Lisa" campaign. That's the truth, because that's all the girl ever does is speak the truth, and all she ever does is get bashed for it. And it really grates on me. She did nothing wrong last night. There's been no bigger advocate for true crimes latest as myself. As you know, we share something. We both lost a child, and I can't abide children being brought up in any arguments. Yeah, Country Girl. Do you know what? You did exactly what I did. I watched it again the second time because I was thinking maybe, it was a little bit heated. I don't think people in the comments helped though. It all went to shit when them two people started coming in and telling lies and saying that Bot was streaming him. It just went, well, I tell you when it went down and when Misfits came in, but I soon told Misfits where it got stuffed. And sidebar, I don't know what else he's got a wrench to be fair at the minute because I'm having to use StreamYard's chat. So, but I don't know. I don't know child fucking doctors any. I want them out. Bootage band. You know the names are. That's where me and Lisa differ, and I know I have to be careful. I've got to start curbing it a bit because it's not fair on me to imprint on how I feel on Lisa because I'll be as bad as fucking what the others are doing at the minute. But I'm not as forgiving. Not where children are concerned. Tabby, well, that's the thing, you see. Like I said, I was no bigger advocate of True Crime's latest. I mean, I've watched her from the beginning when fucking Meth Head had to go after the first time. And it was for no reason. She's right, there's nothing mixed up about it. She tried to belittle the lady. She tried to say she'd got a double wide. House was double wide, like a mobile home. And then it was she wanted to see a car, and because she couldn't belittle her on a car, she was vile. And that high guy told Lisa, I don't follow you anymore. Sorry, but if you think you're some hotshot that Lisa needs, well, sorry, burst your bubble. Lisa is doing fine without you. I mean, that's it, sassy. You're in the right minded. I don't even talk to him. I can't tell you how many times now I've even wanted to say, you know, talk about Tracy. See, but that's me. I'm different. I'm different. I suppose some people can just, hello, another mom. Hello, everybody. I'm missing you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up with it. And it's difficult because I can't watch through YouTube. I'm watching through the StreamYard box at the moment because it's playing up. Like I say, I've been a big advocate for her and, Method to go at her. And yeah, I didn't like it when she went to her son and she's done what she needs to do. And I applaud her for that. But you can't knock anybody else that lives in a different state that have obviously got different laws. And it's not as easy for some as it is for others. And as much as I don't like what went on last night, I really hope she gets what she needs to give her some peace of mind, and but then for fucking, I just don't get it. I just don't get why. What is it with creators anymore? Why can't they just go behind the scenes if they're so good friends and they're always sharing information? Why I hear Piper, welcome. Why anybody, I know I'm only a small Piper, but I needed a rant. And this is the best place to do it. I'll do it on my own platform. I would like the like button, but as you can see in my description, I don't do Cash App or PayPal. I'd rather buy somebody a coffee or buy the homeless a sandwich or even give it to bot. I don't do this for money, and I don't ever want it to be about money because I think money's the root of all evil. I think when you start earning, this is when problems arise. Tabby added, I felt sorry for her, and I think a lot of us have tried helping yet, and that's all it was. People were giving her advice, and yes, it must have been frustrating when she's trying to tell everybody that this is the way it's got to go. This is the state I live in. But, at the end of the day, it's only because people care. And I'm sorry if she found it that, and I'm sorry, but had got a point, and I will name you Charlotte. At the end of the day, you're sitting there on your high horse saying, don't even understand why my name was mentioned. Well, some people could say, well, you were alive, ordered. Why True Crimes latest was still live. You didn't even give her the, you know, give her the give her the chance to even finish live before you even advertised it while she was still live. So don't come that. Don't come all as woe as fucking me, because it doesn't wash. I'm sorry. If you got a problem with Lisa, you should have gone behind the scenes and rung that girl. And now, but you're just another one that's just gone on live and just said, oh, I've got a few things to say. You sat on the fence because you don't want to upset anybody, because you don't want your job be damaged, which is fair enough. It's that's your job, that's your livelihood. But don't kick somebody else down just because they don't think and feel like you. And why is this? What is this problem about? Some people can share stuff and some people can't. I don't get it. Is it that? Has it got that competitive now that you've all got your nasty little witch heads on? That you just got to go above and beyond and piss somebody off just so you earn a few more pounds or dollars. I just don't get it. I just don't get understand. And to me, if that's what friendship is, you can keep it, because that's no friend to me. At the end of the day, you're free. Bot's been always been the one. Look what the fucking trouble it got her in with fucking child doctor, fucking Miss Bomb Nation. Look what hassle that caused being a friend. Oh yeah, I'll give you any info you want or any videos you want, and she's too nice for her own good, Lisa is. Too nice. It's a full moon, Sassy. It's a new moon coming. I'm blaming that. I am, because it's either that or oh, thank you very much, Tabby. I tell you, I just don't get it. It's become a vindictive place. You can't even go anywhere or go in the chat. And it's like, I could not believe, and again, it just might be me, I don't know. But I'm True Crime Latest and fucking Misfits, the name pops up. Nobody, and I mean nobody, said a fucking word. Not one word. And I thought, I'm not having this shit. Me and my gob, it went on one. And yeah, she did get booted, but I think that was the start of it. I do wish True Crime Latest well. The end of the day, she's got to do what she needs to do for her family. But I can't support people that go around, hearing what they think, what they want to hear, and it's not what they hear properly. So all that tonight, Charles made a big, I don't know, shit show out for nothing. Why? For nothing. What did Bot do wrong? All Bot said was, at the end of the day, you're having a go at me, but she was the one that was live first. Why aren't you having a go at her? Yeah, I thought so. Another one. Like I say, Lisa's too good for my, too good. She's too good. And, and to play that, knowing that the girl was upset. And you know what's even more annoying? I bet she's that much for friends, doesn't even know what real life problems that she's going through, and what she's got coming and what she's got hanging over her head with all this crap. But oh no, let's just jump on a live. And, I even said in the comments, this isn't by any chance a Bash Lisa live, is it? Well, it was Bot live. And nobody answered me, but all the comments were coming up, and I thought, yeah, it is. Well, that's it. I'm out. I'm unsubbed. I'm sorry, but I can't be dealing with people that even worse, that sit on the fence and can't say what they want to say, and to sit there and say, "Oh, I could say a lot more, but I don't want to." No, you don't want to because you're too scared of losing what little business you've got. Well, you know what you say, Charlotte? Then don't say nothing at all, because you've just made it look fucking 10 times worse. But no, it's just so unfair. Just so unfair. Sassy's gone quiet. What's she doing? They have gone insane, Saturday. I totally agree. Totally agree. But if that's what friendship means, then I'm in the wrong club. I truly am, because you don't do that on your friends. And if other creators are going to let Misfit get away with everything they've said and done, then that's on their head. But I can't forgive them. They're still doing it. They're still talking shit about people and being horrible. To be honest, Sidebar, neither can I. Do you know what? It's bad enough that she's had to stay away, and it's even worse at the moment. She's in a lot of pain with her leg. But I tell you what, she's got friends like that. She don't fucking deserve any. She deserves a lot more. Because if that's what being a friend to us, then God help us, we're all in fucking trouble. And that's the only thing, and that's what people don't like. Lisa speaks her mind, not as eloquently as I do, because I go too far. But Lisa tells you how it is, and she's too honest and she's too open sometimes. But fucking put people down like that, not when they've been good. And at the end of the day, you should try and get a point over. And it was just a name being used as an example, and it wasn't the only name that was being used. Oh no, but she could be told, don't play this and don't play that, and people having a go at her for sharing their lives. But oh yeah, then I can do, but it's just for fair use, just so I can bash it and rub the salt in your wound a little bit more. Hold on, Charlotte, because that's all you've done. And she's got people on that panel. She knows damn well Hatebot, damn well, and know, Bulldog Mama and all that. They know exactly. They hate Bot's guts. She's been absolutely vile to Lisa. But no, nothing's said. We all go on there like the idiots that we do and sit there and listen to her live, listen to her content. I'm not into when she goes off about other stuff. Mainly it's only me, so I used to watch Charlotte. The Katie Jordan stuff, Katie, wherever. I don't watch any of that. I'm not interested, because that's just YouTube gossip. I've got nothing else better to talk about. So yeah, people probably won't like me saying what I'm saying, but I don't care. Unfortunately, I'm not as forgiving as Lisa, and I will keep screaming child docs at the root on my roof of my lungs until it gets sunk in, until somebody it sinks in that how dangerous these people are, predatory behaviour, and safeguarding children, and people don't see it. They just don't see what damage it can be done, and it's very damaging. And every time you come on, it's just like, right, what's going to happen tonight now? Who else is going to turn the screw? Sorry, I'm just coming up for a hair, just seeing. Anybody else who's joined us? My trouble is, Tabby, I don't watch anybody else. Like Charlotte, I don't watch all the time, but I used to watch now and again. But I've unsubbed more this past month to channels that people they're not. It's not that they're not easy, or I thought they were. It's just like anything for a quiet life, and I can't be dealing with that. Not when somebody's hurting to that extent. And I'm not saying that Charlotte hasn't gone through it. She has with Michelle, but she ain't the only one. You know, if Lisa wanted to be petty, Lisa could say, well, actually, she was the one that was forever ragging her. Nobody else bothered. They used to just jump on it now and again. I just don't understand why people think that she's got a right that she has to explain what her content's about. You don't see anybody going to JJJ or what else do I watch? I can't really say I watch a lot of others. It's only true crime places I go. You don't see anybody else going to them and you can't talk about this and you can't talk about that. It's wasting a bloody child's playground. Well, sideboard aren't going to go. Well, like the trouble is, I aren't going to help either. To be honest, I made my views known, and I don't see the point in arguing the fact because that just causes more tension. At the end of the day, I'd have given more. I'd have given more. I'd have been more impressed if Charlotte would have actually just gone behind the scenes and talked to Lisa about how she felt. I'm not going to take your feelings away. She obviously took it one way. I'm not going to say that she wasn't in the right to feel the way she did. Do I agree with it? No. But she felt it. But at least go to to me, I go to the source. I don't go on a live and blast it all about just so I'm the good creator, you're the bad creator. It's like another creator saying, "Oh, it's all right for Charlotte to share somebody's life. It's not all right for Bot to share it." I mean, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Well, unfortunately, then it's cost her because to me, well, I mean, my opinion is then you don't want my subscription because if that's what your channel's going to be about, then that's not what I come to listen to. Well, Tabby, I'm a big, I'm a big. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's. I don't think many people realise how dangerous places like this can be, where kids can be used and abused, and children should be um, protected. Look, don't get me wrong, we're all parents. We all would like to think that we could post a children, a grandchildren. But the thing is, anything that's connected to you on any way, shape, or form, whether it be Facebook, whether it be YouTube or Instagram or anywhere, you put any family photographs on, and that's the first place these dibs go and look to get, find out who you are. And unfortunately, you've got to safeguard your children. You know, Tabby, because unfortunately, I think it's all to do with money, and that's only my opinion. That's only my opinion. Some people use it for a hobby. Some use it for good causes. Some people use it for a job, and when one creator's making more than another creator, or seem to be, and it's all to do with just views and money, clicks and views. I do believe that that's where the biggest problem lies. But if you've got a friend and you're both creators, in my opinion, and you both follow the same things, or you both comment on same things but probably different, sharing information back and forth, that's what friendships are, and you support each channel, that's fine. But you don't go around then because your name's been mentioned and you don't like it, so you don't like the context it was in. You don't go to your good friend and say, look, I'm not being funny, but didn't quite like what you said last night. Can you explain it to me? Because I may have misheard it wrong. Oh no, it's let's go. Let's go on alive. Because I've got nothing else better to talk about tonight. Because Michelle, nobody will know what's going on till tomorrow anyway. Because that's when the courts are open and everybody can request the FOIAs or whatever they want to do. Hi-ho. We'll just go on live and we'll just bash Lisa. We'll play a bit of a live that clearly showed that she was upset. So let's rub salt in the wound, shall we, and just piss her off and upset her even more. And most of the creators don't care who they are. Most of the creators know what she's going through in real life, regardless of her leg. She's got her own, her own legal issues to deal with. That's without all the crap that she's been going through for months with Bombshell. It's the money, it's the root of all evil. Oh, I totally agree, and thank you for joining us. But, try me bitch, it is, and I do believe that's the root of it, but to me, friendship is, if you got Amber, let me tell you, Amber would be the first one, there was a time, I'll be honest with you, I stopped watching Amber for a long time, and then she went away and came back, and I do watch occasionally now, but I know she wouldn't go on live and go mad with let's just say for argument's sake she did something or said something that Bot didn't like. She'd be on the phone to Lisa and would be talking to her. That's what you should be doing. You don't go on live and blast it all out. And then to sit there and say, oh, because obviously people like me sat in there and said, oh, this is a bash Lisa live then. No, that's it. I'm off. I'm out. I'm unsubbing. I'm not having this crap. Because she didn't like the comments, then, I could say a lot more, really. Well, don't sit on the fence and make out that you've got more to say. Just say it. But no, she won't do, because obviously it's a program and stuff like that. I just think Lisa needs to leave it be. Just stick with who she 100% trusts now, and just leave all the creators to it. Let them get on with it, and when they're all end up flat in the face because they've said something or done something, and they can't blame me, because at the moment it just seems like everybody's got in their heads. Oh, if anything goes wrong, it's if anybody goes in chat and says, oh, by the way, Bot's streaming you, not thinking for 1 minute you're a friend. Bot wouldn't do that. No, you've got to blast it out and say, yeah, blast it out and say, I hope nobody's streaming me and causing strife then. And then 2 other people come in and then it caused World War 3. And it went down from there, really. When she saw the reaction. Yeah, she did try to backtrack, but the trouble is, Cyber, damage is already done. Well, it is for people like me. Hiya, Tweety. To me, damage is done. You like I said, there was only the one way she could have handled that, and that was to talk to Bot before she went live. Then she could have done whatever she wanted, and it all would have been sorted, and nobody'd have been none the wiser, and there wouldn't have been this big you are. Where now it's just like you're gonna go in different chats now, and I very nearly did it today. I was looking in on that what's her name? Tabitha Jane Live, and I saw Misfits and I saw Red, and I started me filthy vile child auction, and I thought, you know what, I'm not really listening to it, so I'm going to just delete it, and I just came away. Because I can't believe how many people were in that chat that just sat there and listened to it, or it, or them, or whoever. As if butter wouldn't melt in the mouth, and it's like, people do not realise how much damage that fucking stupid account's done. Hiya, Prissy. Yeah, the damage is done. She's definitely handled the whole situation wrong. Hiya, Taz. Miss you too, Taz. Hiya, Libra. Yeah, yeah, Tabby. I did see you in there, and I did see you where you did have your little voice and blashy. But I just came away because I just see people like Bomb. I could name a couple of others, but I won't. Uh, Michelle and Hit Misfits. To me, they scum. But that is only my opinion, and I don't suppose me going around calling filthy child doctors does help. But in true crimes latest, I thought, fuck me, please somebody say something. I was really annoyed at that. I thought this is somebody who deserves your support at that point, and everybody was just allowing it to talk, and I thought you can fuck that right off, and that was when I got me shattered on and said what I said, but I don't regret it. Roho, that's the problem, and this is what's pissing me off. They don't care. They don't care what she's going through and where, they don't care what she's going through, because if they did care, they would all know what she's got coming up, what legal problems she's got coming up. That wasn't bad enough. Her illness, a leg, and that's without all the fucking shite that she's gone through with Bomb over the last 3 months. No, I know Tabby, but that's a problem. See, I didn't give a shit like yesterday in True Crimes latest, and if it was on Jenny Jens, if it was on, it's on Lisa's. And, I know Lisa's all for, everybody can speak, come and respectful, but I can't. It's not in me. I know she made a joke last night about wanting to interview Michelle, but I tell you, you'd all have to gag me, seriously, because I wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. I really couldn't. But I just don't get, so to me, the their their version of friendship is not, certainly not the version of friendship I would ever put on any level. At the end of the day, Charlotte needed to do was to deal with it away from YouTube and just phone Lisa up and just say, look, I didn't like my name being mentioned, but not even listening. I don't even know if she even listened to the whole live to even understand what was going on. Thought, no, I'll just, Lisa's down enough that you can clearly hear that she was upset on that live, but no, you wanted to just give her a swift kick and, kick her while she was down. Really, really well done, Charlotte. I'm sorry, I don't watch anybody like that. You kick a don't kick a dog down. Exactly, Tabby, you've got to do what you've got to do. Like I said, you held your own in there today, and I don't knock you for it, lovely. Like I say, not everybody. I have walked past. It's lovely to see you. At the end of the day, Tabby, who am I to say you can be in somebody's channel or not? And at the end of the day, for certain people, certain child doctors that have popped their head up, let's say, I am, you know, for Lisa's sake, just staying silent. I don't speak, and then that way I can't say anything. So everybody has to do what they need to do, but I just, on True Crimes latest, I couldn't hold my tongue, and I think it was more shock that people were allowing it to have a voice, and that got me. That did really upset me because I thought you all have seen exactly how gutty that account has gone. Exactly, trying my bit and said that, and you know what? Even more, what she needed to do was go and fucking ring Lisa privately and say, "Luke, can you explain this to me? Because you know what? That's what a true friend would do. Not sit there and think, oh, do you know what? Now, fuck it. I'm just going to go live and I'm just going to bash Lucy, knowing that she's in agony and in pain, knowing she's got legal problems, knowing that that's a big, massive worry over her head. No, I'm just going to kick her while she's down. Hey, Colleen. Lovely to see you here. Tabby, there was no. I was a big advocate for True Crime Latest. I actually went on Ski's channel and blasted Michelle because I was not happy the way that her deceased daughter was talked about. Again, I've lost my son myself, so I know what losing a child's like, and Metty to use, children that have passed away as a weapon. It disgusted me, and it still does. And that's where my anger comes from. Hiya, babe. Oh, you're braiding your son's hair. Oh, bless. Oh, you'll have to come and teach me, babe. I've got a granddaughter and I'm crap at her. But yeah, and but no, I just wish. To me, that's what friendships is. A friend would stand there and say, "Look, did I hear it wrong? What's going on?" You don't go bust on a fucking life. What does she expect? How does she not expect anybody not to say anything? Is MS at Macbeth account now? Roho, I actually couldn't tell you what account she's under anymore. Yes, we'll pass. I'm beyond disappointed. That's why the talk tonight was about friendship, because that's a frigging friend. I get fucked to tell you. And I'm not laughing at the situation. I am Mark. It just really, really annoyed me. So I say it only took yesterday Misfit coming in to True Crime's Latest, and then them two people coming in and piping up and saying, "Oh, bot's streaming you," and it all went to shit. And it's gone down from there. Now all of a sudden, bot's not allowed to share anybody else's stream, but Charlotte can, and that's what Charlotte wasn't getting. What is the difference? Charlotte only does Michelle when she's got all the contents. Bot is the only one that's gone on Michelle for months and months and months and months. It was a sub grab. She knew a group of bum supporters are looking for somewhere new to watch. What a better way to get them over there and shit talk bot. Do you know what's it with one eye open? I never give that a thought, but now you've said that, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, exactly. A row, it's like I said. Yeah, and Charlotte's lot didn't exactly. Tassie didn't. I did, and a lot of us did. But I didn't stop around to see if it got me anywhere, because you know what? I don't really care. At the end of the day, yes, Mark, I'm so disappointed in Charlotte. She blew most of Bot's comments off and wouldn't have her on the panel. And when I asked, she let her chat and say whatever they wanted. Why did Bot go in comments? Oh, have I missed something? Warpath, I said that yesterday from True Crime's Latest. I felt then somebody was in the back chat talking to her. Certainly over Misfits, because when I told Misfits to fuck off and called her a child doxy, filthy, vile child doxy, somebody messaged her. So she was in talks with somebody. And then them two strange people came in and accused Bot of streaming. And she was still talking to whoever she was talking to. So I do believe that somebody was in True Crime's latest here, and I do believe that there's like you, that there's someone out there, somebody trying to put a big divide somewhere. So just get back to what Mark said. Mark, did Best of Truth go on Charlotte's Live then? Did I miss that? So I was too angry, I needed to rant, to be fair. I left Lucy's TLC was coming in. Yeah. Bot was in Charlotte's chat saying her piece, and that's why I asked Charlotte to just let her on a panel to talk like adults. Charlotte read my comments out loud but blew me off. Oh. Well, she should, no disrespect, Mark, but she should have spoke to fucking Lisa, on the phone and text or whatever, away from YouTube. There was no need for it to be on YouTube. Ah, so you saw that trammy bitch. Yeah, I didn't get to see who she was modded, but that's what I said. Whoever was in chat, she wanted to mod up, so I didn't say who she modded, but like I said, no, because I think the trouble is, Taz, I think most of the bot supporters are bloody normal. That's why. Because we believe what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. We don't sit there and say that's right one day and think, oh, I'm going to stab you in the back the next day, and I can't be dealing with it all. I really can't. Yeah, you agree, social. It was also going very fast. Well, Mark, good, bless you for staying, because I couldn't stay and watch it anymore. Because to be honest, it was this after it sort of started alive, because I saw somebody was telling Liz what was going on. Yeah, I think it was Tabby by the sounds of it. I came live because I needed to rant, because I just couldn't believe what I was reading. Well, Pat, I've not been too bad, thank you. I've got problems with my mum, but I'm not doing too bad. I just watch, to be fair, and don't speak sometimes, but because I get too angry, and when I get me filthy vile child doctor's head on, I can't stop myself. But I just cannot get to grips why anybody would want to talk to Bot or watch Matty, so I have to make my feelings known, unfortunately. Well, see, Taz, them two names I've not mentioned, but I'm exactly the same. But I will stay quiet for Bot's sake. And that's all I can say there. But I have been very tempted, not on Devious, but I have been very, very tempted. I can't tell you how many times the filthy child doxy has been typed in, and then it's been no, delete it, because I don't want to upset Lisa. People were fighting and dragging and charge chat and mods and Charlie that. Because she is, it's good content. It's content, Mark. At the end of the day, Charlotte's working for herself. She's working for her own, keep a little home over her head, so she ain't going to stop something that's going to bring numbers in. To be honest, I pop in some chats to say what I get and move until there's so many to get through. Oh, bless you. Colin, well, you're welcome in here anytime, Colin. Oh, listen, sister. Oh, hi, Cal. Well, hence why I'm live. I hadn't done one for a bit anyway. I'm gonna have to start doing weekly ones, but the title is "What Does Friendship Mean to You?" And I think we've realised what fucking Charlotte means to anybody. You just don't trust her. Oh dear. I just I don't know what to say or do either anymore, because I just think, from Lisa's point of view, I just think she needs to stay on her own now. She's got enough of us to keep her, you know, going. And yeah, Jenny Paris, I did notice, and again, well, what can you say? But again, that's business, isn't it? That's what I said. Can you have friends in business? And when people treat it as a business, like she surely does, the friendship means nothing. That's all I've got to say, but it's only my opinion. Only my opinion. Mark, it's getting worse. And that's what I said. You hit the nail on the head. The arguments between adults, but you've got adults behaving like kids. That adult tonight was like, why did you have to bring my name up? Instead of being an adult and ringing Lisa and just saying, this, and then asking Lisa what she meant by it. But no, acted like a child and thought, oh, I'm going to sit. First, I'll sit on the fence. Then I've got a few things to say. Then I'm going to drag Lisa all around. And then because the chat's upsetting me, I'm going to go back to sitting on the fence. And I realise people are upset. But I'm still going to go back sitting on the fence. But oh, by the way, there's a lot of things I want to say, but I'm not going to. Talk about being a kid. Or for talking nonsense crap on bot. If I had money, I'd send the corrupt on my about next live. I'm piss poor broke, otherwise out. Jenny Ferraris, I would too. I haven't eaten for 2 days. I'm got a pot to piss in, but you know what? I'd rather not have a pot to piss in and be poor and be happy in the fact that, I can talk to Lisa on a level and she's a good friend and she'll never stab you in the back than listen to somebody that's, obviously doing a job, working, but if that's what working is, by stabbing your fucking friends in the back, then they're not friends in the first place. Exactly. Well, that's exactly what she did, yeah. The trouble is, I've watched her do it before, but last time she didn't go as far as bashing Lisa. But I had this feeling she was talking about Lisa, and I stopped watching her for a while because I can't be dealing with. It's only a personal thing. I can't be dealing with people that sit on fences. If you've got something to say, it's like me. If I'm your true friend, I'll give you the good and the bad. I'm not going to be a friend that's going to dare you, tap you on the back and say, "Don't worry, everything's going to be all right," when it's not. Exactly, Warpath. We all would. Like I said, that's why I've got my little sticker going. I don't do Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo or anything like that. I'd rather you make somebody else smile, and if you've got a little bit of money, chuck it box way. I don't care what you do with it, but make somebody else's smile. Because if that's what money does, I don't ever want, nor as I would ever get close to being monetized. I think I've only got just enough subs to go live, but even if I could get monetized, I wouldn't bother. I just think that's when it causes a shit show. Mark, that's what she should have done. That's what any true friend would have done. Would have called bottom private and sorted it out. And yes, it might not have been liked on either party what was being said, but nobody would have been none the wiser. They could have gone on back on with creating their own content, even if they never spoke again. Nobody would have known. Bro, no, like I said, it's not bad enough that Lisa's quite ill. She's got legal issues that she's got, which are very, very worrying. she's had to put up with 3 months of fucking grot bags. You know what I mean? Oh, let's just rub the salt in her wound and piss her off a bit more. It's what I took from it anyway. No different, different people will see it for difference. Yeah, exactly. Taz, and that she is. She's too nice and too forgiving. And that's where I've had to learn that sometimes I have to shut my mouth, because just because I don't forgive doesn't mean I shouldn't expect Lisa to, or anybody else for that matter. So I do try to keep my mouth shut, but I saw Misfits yesterday and I just couldn't believe that nobody was saying anything. And I just thought, and somebody did say what the fuck before me, and I just thought, you know what? I can't keep my mouth shut on this. Well, yeah, so I am learning, Taz. I am learning that for Lisa's sake, and it's for only Lisa's sake. And it's only in Lisa's chat. When I'm out to Lisa's chat and I see him, like I did yesterday, I'll call them out no matter what. I don't care who they are. Sorry about that. I'm trying to calm down. I'm so disappointed. Chat said it's a question, why say my name? So Lisa came in and not only answered the question but apologised. Didn't even get an acknowledgement. Sorry about that. Somebody sending me a video. Exactly, Sweet Pea. Don't let it hurt you. I'm angry. Don't let it upset you. We know Lisa's going to be hurt by it, but Lisa will have her say. At the end of the day, Lisa's done nothing wrong. At the end of the day, Charlotte should have gone to Bot and asked her. But no, she's just jumped on the gravy train and it's let's Bot Bash week again. So, but you know what? Charlotte's going to be the one that's going to lose out at the end of the day. She'll lose. Yeah, she'll still have a diehard fans, but people aren't going to tune in and listen to her, because I certainly aren't. Yes, Charmy bitch, I saw you did say something. There was only me, you, and I think, was it Roho I saw? I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I think Roho was there and said something as well. And I wasn't talking about bot fans. I was talking about general people, and some general people that did disappoint me a bit. But that's only on a personal level. That Jennifer. Well, that's the thing. You see, you say, if you say what you feel, and like I said, hello, Trista 23. How I look at it, I'm not here to there anybody. If you're my friend and you're fucking up and you've done something really stupid, and yeah, I would phone you up and say, what the fuck are you doing? I wouldn't go on a live and bash you and say, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Why did you mention my name, for God's sake? Give me a break. At the end of the day, and since when have we seen any other creators say, and I'm not talking about the creators that we know now, I'm talking about different, I don't know, I go into some true crime, we've all got a little different places that we all go other than bots and the drama community, if that's what it's named. Do you see any other creators moaning about what time they go live or what time they don't go live? Since when are you not allowed to go? Since when have you got notified for somebody to go live? But still, why don't you go a rota? Going around saying, right, I'll do this such and time, and you do that such time. Like I said, do my head in. Exactly, Taz, you're not going to. I'm sorry. I'm not just welcoming people back with open arms. I'm not going to make trouble, but I am damn sure not even going to be saying hello. Exactly, Roho. Exactly, Roho. Charlotte was clear trying to throw a ding-dong pity party and never really had a problem with Charlotte before, but she's pushing in. While Jennifer Harris, she's done this twice now. First time she didn't mention Bob by name, but I knew exactly who she meant, and I thought then she was just a sense fitter and didn't dare say the name because she didn't realise the backlash she was getting back. Yeah. And tonight she said, I realise some people are upset. Well, I don't understand why you're upset. So your name got mentioned and used as an example. What's wrong with that? But what she said, was it a lie? No. You had that live pre-ordered yesterday while True Crime's latest was still frigging live. So how desperate did you look to get that information out? I could have said, but did I? No. Did anybody else? No. Lisa's argument was, since why am I getting bashed for sharing the same information when clearly Charlotte had done it way before? She didn't tell no lies, it was the truth. Truth is. Well, Jennifer, that's because she realises she's fucked up. But the thing is, I went back the second time because that, a piss poor excuse of it being somebody else. And I thought, yeah, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But nah, she done gate from me now. And if she can sit there and watch, look, it's like I said, you can't expect all your followers to think and feel the same way. Totally agree. Like I said, nobody worse than me. But when you see somebody that's actively emailed, belittled, and hurt somebody, why would you even want them as a sub? Never mind a mod. I don't get it. But that's just me. And while I'm being a bitch, TLC has no right asking for money, then saying don't speak about why. No, but don't work like Arnie. Row, exactly. Exactly. Look, do you know what? I think if she hadn't gone the way she would, I think the way it went last night, listening to all the dickheads in whoever was in her ear, because I am fully convinced it started when that misfit came in. Somebody was in her ear then, and it went downhill very fast after that. I think people would give her money just to piss Michelle off. She had it, to me, she had a genuine claim, and I'd help anybody, me, that's really, really struggling. I really, really would. But, I mean, everybody's feeling this, we're all feeling the pinch. Things aren't easy for anybody. So people are being a little bit more spare with the money, you know what I mean? So to ask for money that you don't even know what's going to happen, to me it's wrong. But again, you know, she talked a bunch of mess, then we all tried to explain. She said, whoa, what's happening? Everyone calm down, let's look over it at our mess. It's like, are you serious? Exactly, because she's trying to see what she's done wrong. Yeah, exactly. That's what peed me off. That's what I said, and that's a friend played a clip of Lisa crying, knowing she was upset, knowing she was in pain, knowing she's got legal issues to deal with, knowing that she's took 3 months of shit, and that's what a friend does. Not ring you up and say, look, what's going on? What did you say that for? And look, I hope you're okay, blah, blah, blah. No, let's just stab her in the back. It's 7 p.m. here, Jennifer. It is 2 seconds. 3 minutes past 1 in the morning here. Me and Sidebar are 5 hours in front of Lisa. So you're 8 hours in front of me, Jennifer. Exactly. Exactly. It was only an example. Exactly, sidebar. It was only an example. You know. Exactly, Roho. Can't mention Charlotte. Can't talk about MS. We can't share anything that Oliver Live does. We can't talk about this, and we can't talk about tragic, and we can't talk about all the other fucking old supporters that don't support anymore. Exactly, exactly. Very lucky lady. Lovely to see you. Exactly. Like I said, Lisa's too soft-hearted and too good, and too forgiving, in my opinion. She stood soldier to soldier with that woman. Taz, I've unsubbed, and I'm not going back. The second time I gave her, third time I gave her benefit of the doubt. Second time, no, it's midnight, is it? Oh yeah, so it is sidebar 12:04. You know what it is? It's because I've been alive. I've been alive an hour and 4 minutes. Sorry. Oh dear. No, they haven't. Don't. Oh yeah, we don't. Yeah. So it's midnight here. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I said. Taz, I don't understand why she just didn't ring the woman and say, I don't like what I've been hearing. Can you explain? That's what a true friend would do in my eyes. Oh no. Oh, Tabby, it's been lovely to see you and speak to you. You're welcome in here any time. Taz, she's not doing too good, Taz, at all. To be honest, I'm away more than I am at home. I just come in at tight. That's why I'm not sleeping very good. It's like I'm waiting for a telephone call. But it's just one of them things, I can't change it. Exactly, lucky lady, I totally agree. And this is why Charlotte doesn't get them when she don't like it, because the chat changed. And I'm sick of hearing Lisa having to apologise for something that she did nothing wrong. What she said was true. What is the difference in Charlotte going live than me? She talked about the exact same things. That was the what she was trying to get over. I took a break when she did the whole I am neutral thing with tragic. Then got upset and wanted Lisa once they started on Charlotte, but I gave a chance. Well, like I said, look, at the end of the day, I'm not anybody to say thank you, Tabby. Thank you, Taz. Love you, girl. Um, I'm not going to tell anybody where to go or where not to go. I'm just saying I've unsubbed and I'm done. Because if that's a friend, then thank you very much, try me. But if that's what being a friend is, thanks, Trish. Then I don't want it. Not, if Lisa decides to forgive, that's on here, but I'm not going over again. Thank you, lucky lady. I'm not going over there again. I've had enough time keeping me gob shut with the filthy child doxing, because that's still. I want to do a talk on child safeguarding children, but that'll be for another night. But I just need to get out my system how pissed off I was, and again, this is just like another kick in the teeth for Lisa, and this is what I don't get. Mark, and I hope, do you know what? I hope that's the thing, you see. I hope Michelle got consequences, and that's what I don't think True Crime's latest understood. I think that's why a lot of people were really glad to see that, that Michelle's actions have got consequences, and there was actually somebody that could actually do something. And I don't think she grasped that, and it's just like very sad how that's gone down. And you know what? If it gives her peace of mind with her son, then I hope she gets out of it what she hopes. But if it goes tits up, who's gonna get the blame? Yeah, Taz gets me into trouble, always has. But you know what? I can't help it. Not to when it goes to that limit where deceased children were brought up and children were being used. It's just it's a complete no, and it does bring the absolute worst out of me. But I haven't got a clue sidebar, to be fair. I know no doubt Lisa will get the fire anyway, and we'll know more. But you watch, Charlotte will be on the bed down, won't she? Charlotte will be one then, wanting all the information. So soon as True Crime latest, because didn't she have a live advertised at midnight tomorrow? But I bet you any money, people, I bet she'd be going live after that. I'm waiting for Ski's cops to come arrest me. Oh, the big guy with the tattoos. Yeah, that we all gave that a second look, girl, didn't we? We certainly did. Oh, it's refreshing that at least I've got friends in here that think the same as me and value friendship the way I do. Because I was beginning to lose faith, trust me. I really was. I was really getting to the point where I was going as I didn't know. You can look at things sometimes, I sat there yesterday after that live and I just kept thinking, something's not right, something's not right. But then you think, oh, is it just your paranoid head? And lo and behold, no. Sidebar is beautiful, but back off this read mine. No, girls. It's easy to do, but we have our group. I have this account and only this account. So if I troll, I troll. Bold me, this side. Do you know what, lucky lady? Me too, and that's nothing I can't do with people that have to use old accounts to do. It's not trolling. I call it having a. I don't troll. I just have my right. Have my right to reply. You know, this account's so bloody old. It's never even. I'm just glad I never put my real name on it. I value people and friendships. People say YouTube is evil, but it's what you put into it. It's a reflection of your real life. There's a lot of shitty people in real life, but it makes you value the good ones. Mark Dodge, absolutely 100% totally agree with that. Couldn't put that better. Couldn't put that any better. And there is, and I think that's how I trust people in real life like I do on here. And I think that's why I get so upset and disappointed when people who I thought were good aren't. And that's why I think we feel so hurt, really. You hit the nail on the head, really, there. Mark, you need to start your own YouTube channel. Yeah, his pictures are fantastic. I love his pictures. That one he did earlier on was brilliant. That's right. That's what pissed me off with true crime latest, like YouTube people don't count. Like Lisa didn't count. Like, yeah, exactly. It's true. It's very true, lucky lady. But I do believe that somebody was giving her some bad advice yesterday in her ear, and I think that's why it went as south as it did. He's very talented as well with his pictures. I do like your pictures. You'll have to make me some, Mark, some socialist ones. Renowned pictures, if you don't mind, please. Oh, I, I don't know about making videos, but you don't need to. You're talking to a screen, so there's nothing to be shy about. It can be heartbreaking sources. We give them trust and belief, and it's gone. But it's happening more regular than we have our guards up and a lot more wisely forgiven. Exactly, sidebar. Exactly like I say, she won't be the first, and she certainly won't be the last to have just been disappointed in. It's a talent I never knew I had. I don't know. Taz, my son, if you met my eldest son, you would think he was very confident. But trust me, he isn't. A lot of it's show. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Mark. You do that, and I'll give you my email. I've got a problem in there at all. Has anybody spoke to Lisa? Anybody know how she's doing? Especially if she's been on that live or is she in chat? I know she'll probably watch the live later when she can slow it down because she doesn't understand it's my son single. I've got 4 sons. The youngest is 20, 26. He's single. And the other 3 are 2 are married, one's living with the girlfriend. Shit, mine is loud and proud. Oh, Tristadis, oh my. But 22 and thinks he knows everything. Oh dear. Lisa was in Telegram a bit ago. I hope she's okay. I know she'll listen to me after because she can't understand my accents, especially when I talk a bit fast. I do, lucky lady, and I'm being 45. My eldest son's 40, Taz, and if you know, he is, well, he's not, he is and he isn't in a relationship. But so I know Lisa will listen to the live after. But I've had to listen to the Xbox all dang day today. Oh, I've got a conservatory. I have, lucky lady. That's where my son goes with his Xbox. I've just got a 6-year-old that, she does more on bloody YouTube than I do. It's scary. If she had to listen to my accent, sick Irish, can you imagine? No sidebar. My 3 grown daughters have a group chat named Bitches before that. It was how to get away with murder. That should say it all. Oh dear. Oh, see, at least talking to you guys, it's that, you know, you calm me down, so thank you very much. At least I've been able to get off what I wanted to say. And anything I've said, I can't say it, and I'll say it to the faces, so, you know, Roho knows me well. If I'm going to say it, I'll put a big guilty sign across my head. I'm not one shine away from what I've said, so I don't care if there's any back flack come from this, but I don't care. I had to say what I felt. But yeah, I think what I'll do is, I think I'll go live once a week, but I would like to do one about safeguarding children and the dangers. I'd like to think that you'll be able to join me for that one. I play hide the controller all the time. Filthy child dogs are screaming from the rooftops. Exactly, Roho. Exactly. Anyway, I've been on for an hour, nearly an hour and a half, and it's been lovely to catch up with you. And I'll probably catch up with you all back in the WhatsApp group anyway. But thank you for listening, and it's nice to know that I'm sane, and I'm, you know, that I am thinking that what's gone on isn't right, and our value of friendship is the same as what I feel. So I thank you for that. Thank you, Sidebar, for coming on, and any other me mods for helping me. If you could just give me a little like, or anybody that hasn't subscribed to me, not as it'll matter anyway, you know. I'm not wanting to rush to get to the 1,000 because I'm never going to be monitored, you know. But, you know, thank you. Another mom, you're welcome. Anybody, go and make somebody, you know, make somebody smile. Do it if you haven't got any money, just do a little gesture, or just go and make somebody else smile. You're very welcome, everybody. And thank you for being here. Thanks to the mods. And we'll see you. Well, I'll probably see you all if it's on JJ's live. I might be still awake. If not, it'll be for when Lisa goes. No, you're welcome, so you're welcome, Trish, anytime. Take care, everybody. Good night. Bye.